We've got to talk about the elephant in the room, or the Hillary in your emails, which is Hillary Clinton, who totally knew about the plan to start the Russian collusion hoax. Now, I recognize that, especially if you're watching this show, you probably know all of this, but as things continue to come out and we find an even smokier smoky gun, we figure we've got to bring it to you. The New York Post is reporting, but along with a bunch of other people reporting, information that has been released by Senator Chuck Grassley on who knew what when. Apparently, there were a couple documents that the Obama administration have collected that are now in the public thanks to Senator Grassley. It turns out that everybody was aware that Julianne Smith, who was an aide or an advisor to Hillary Clinton, came up with this idea. Hey, we're going to murky the waters here and insert this Trump collusion with Russia narrative and see if we can distract away from your email scandal. Well, apparently that wasn't really an unspoken thing, and newly released emails seem to confirm that not only Hillary knew about it, but she signed off on it. George Soros has the Open Societies Foundation, and one of the vice presidents over there sent an email that literally verbatim said this: HRC approved Julia's idea about Trump and Russia hackers hampering U.S. elections. That should distract people from her own missing email, especially if the affair goes to the Olympic level. First things first, well, there you go. Second thing, who sends an email like that? Hey, we're doing a crime, and this is the crime that we're doing. Good luck on the crime. Again, all of this I'm sure you're aware of and I'm sure you know, but this just seems to be another smoking gun in the hand of Hillary herself. Let's welcome in our fantastic panel to comment on this and so much more. Bobby Sausalito is a political commentator and the chair of the Omaha Young Republicans. Haley McAnally. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate you taking the time.
For sure.
Thanks for having us.
Bobby, but let's start with you here. Again, we knew all of this. This is no new information, but it just appears to be another moment for all of us who understand the Clintons and how they operate.
Well, the sad part about it is that they keep getting away with it, and that it doesn't matter what they do or when they do it or how obvious it is or how little they cover up their tracks. They never do anything about it. So these types of stories, these used to like really rile me up 4 or 5 years ago when I thought that like, if only Trump will get back in charge, he'll hold all these people accountable. And it's like, yet despite that, he was in there the first term. A lot of things didn't happen. The Republicans said they were going to get Hunter Biden. That didn't happen. Every single promise they make about bringing someone to justice never actually comes to fruition. So it's like even Donnie now putting out these AI videos of Obama getting arrested. It's like, if you had Obama on treason, then just take him to court and get him on treason. Don't tell me about what you're about to do. So this to me is another complete waste of time. They're not going to do anything about it. It's all a WWE show. And I'm like sick of it because like none of this stuff is ever going to happen. The only person that ever got held accountable was Trump. Like the left actually did what they said they were going to do. I wish the right would maybe do something once in a while.
Well, maybe if President Trump is watching this, first of all, thanks for watching Real America's Voice. And second, Bobby Sauce apparently has some advice for how the administration should handle this. And I can't say that I would entirely disagree with that. Haley, your thoughts here. Again, this is like one of those, we all know this, but it keeps coming out drip by drip. Is this part of the continued push to get the public on board? Because if you're going to prosecute some of your political enemies, you have to be sure that it was actually going on. And I think getting the public on board is a big step to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first things first, I am not with her. I think I should say that on the record. And also, I think that I agree with Bobby in the fact that we've seen this play over and over and over again. And I think at this point, we just want something to happen. At the end of the day, I do think that truth prevails in whatever way that is. I think that there will be consequences for something. What it is, I'm not sure. I think that you need a spine for that to happen. And we have a lot of that lacking in Congress and with the people that could actually do something about it. But I personally am holding out hope that something will happen because I think it's more than just the emails. I think there's a lot of other things, too, that can be connected to Hillary that also need to be investigated and also prosecuted.
Yeah, it's, I'm choosing to be optimistic. Whether or not that's a good idea, Bobby, who knows? But I choose to be optimistic, especially with the public getting to hear this stuff sometimes for the first time.